Hello, today we are going to talk about selection criteria by format. And the format we are talking about is eBooks. So the advantages for eBooks are users can access them at any point in the day. Librarians can buy ebook library subscriptions from already utilized vendors. eBooks can be used by multiple students simultaneously depending on the license. Free ebooks are available that may potentially reduce purchasing costs. We'll talk more about that later in the slideshow. The multimedia nature of some ebooks are more engaging. Some have GIFs and videos and more engaging things that could be interesting for students than just a regular book. Ebooks cannot be lost or damaged by the students. They save shelf space. They can be added to a collection quickly, almost instantly when purchased. Many have search functions, and some allow notes to be added so that students can take notes as they read for annotating. And they are more accessible to individuals with visual impairments because the text can be resized or the background color can be changed. And sometimes the ebooks also come with screen readers. The disadvantages for ebooks are that ebooks can cause eye strain. Paper materials can have longer lifespan. Ebooks need special software or hardware to access. Readers often prefer actual books. Some titles are not available as ebooks. E-readers are often expensive, and ebooks may only be available for a limited time. Selection criteria. Traditional criteria with extra considerations for a licensing agreement and necessary equipment. So you may have to use, so you would just use the traditional criteria for selecting, but then you would also have extra considerations for licensing agreements that are sometimes necessary. And you also need to think about the necessary equipment. Is the library going to provide the e-reader? Is it just an app that students can add on their Chromebooks? How are the students going to access the materials? And so some questions to ask when considering ebooks are: which titles are available? Who will use the ebooks? Are they for students or for teachers? And what is the cost as compared to a print version of the same book? Is it cost effective? Implications for collection development. There are several organizations that offer a wide variety of free ebooks, which are available in the public domain. And these should be promoted and considered before additional titles are purchased by the library. These include Project Gutenberg, the University of Virginia, Internet Public Library, and the International Children's Digital Library. They all offer free ebooks that you should consider before you purchase a title. Some copyright considerations. The Digital Millennium Copyright Act applies to ebooks and other digital products. A licensing agreement may be necessary, which could affect the following: the number of users that can access the book at one time, the number of pages that can be printed by a user, the amount of cut and paste functions that users can do, and the amount of time that a book can be checked out. The references for this presentation are the collection program in schools, concepts and practices, and it was focused on Chapter 8, criteria by format. Thank you.